Good day, everyone. My name is Nika and I'm 22 from the BCT third year. So today we're going to talk all about the 5 system integration method, the pros and their cons. So let's move forward for the first one. Manual data integration. Data managers must manually conduct all pieces of integration from retrieval to presentation. So we have the pros and the cons. The pros are reduced costs, greater freedom. This technique requires little maintenance and typically only integrates a small number of data sources. Greater freedom. The user has total control over the integration. And we have the cons. Less access, difficulty scaling, greater room for error. Less access, a developer or manager must manually orchestrate each integration. Second one is difficulty scaling. Scaling for larger projects requires manually changing the code for each integration, and that takes time. The third one is greater room for error. The manager and or analyst must handle the data at each stage. So I'm going to give you an example for the manual data integration. We have the Facebook ads and Google ads in order to acquire new users. Second one is Google Analytics to track events on its browser, website, and its mobile app. Okay, so let's move forward to the second one, the middleware and data integration. The middleware, a type of software, uh, facilitates facilitates communication between legacy system and updated ones to expedite integration. So we have the pros and the cons. Also, better data streaming and the easier access between systems. It the better data streaming, the software conducts the integration automatically and in the same way each time. Easier access between systems. The software is coded to facilitate communication between the systems in a network. The cons are less access and limited functionality. Less access, the middleware needs to be deployed and maintained by a developer with technical knowledge. Limited functionality, middleware can only work with certain systems. For businesses, integrating legacy systems with more modern systems, middleware is ideal, but it's mostly a communications tool and has limited capabilities for data analytics. And I have here an example for the middleware data integration and implementing a customer 360. Let's say that as part of your approach of data management, you want to create a single source of truth for customer data. For example, customer 360. This involves using a middleware tool to adapt an ETL process. So we have the one extract specific data from source systems that host customer information, an ITSM tool, na CRM, marketing automation platform, live chat tool, etc. So middleware data integration. One of my own example of this is the messenger. The messenger is a no. The messenger facilitates communication between one person to another person or one person to a group. Okay. So the pros there are better data streaming. The software conducts integration and in same way each time. So by using the messenger and you're going to chat to another person and it replies, so that is the pros that we have seen in this data integration, the better data streaming. The both users are chatting at the same time. And let's go for the application-based integration. Software applications locate, retrieve, and integrate data by making data from different sources and systems compatible with one another. The pros are simplified processes, the easier information exchange, fewer resources are used, and the cons are limited access, inconsistent results, complicated setup, and difficult data management. So, application-based integration, in this approach, software application do all the work. They locate, retrieve, clean, and integrate data from disparate sources. This compatibility makes it easy for data to move from one source to the another. Sometimes this approach is called enterprise application integration because it's common in enterprises working in hybrid cloud environments. These businesses need to work with multiple data sources on premises and in the cloud. This approach optimizes data and workflows between these environments. So my own example for this uh, application-based integration is Google. Google search, Bing, um, other search engines that provides data by just searching. Okay, let's move for the uniform access integration, a technique that retrieves and uniformly displays data but lives in its original source. So we have also here the pros and the cons of this integration, uniform access. So this technique accesses data from even more disparate sets and presents it uniformly. It does this while allowing the data to stay in its original location. So for businesses needing to access multiple disparate systems, this is an optimal approach. If the data request isn't too burdensome for the host system, this approach can yield insights without the cost of creating backup or copy of the data. So we have the pros and cons for this integration. Lower storage requirements, easier data access, and a simplified view of data. So, and we also have the cons, the data integrity challenges, strained systems. And we'll going to the wait. Okay, so let's give for example in this uniform access integration, a technique that retrieves and can uniformly displays data but lives in its original source. So for me, the example that I can give for this is, for example, in the computer shop, we have the um, admin and we have the user, which is it connects uh, all user all user system connects to the admin, and the admin is the head or the leader of all the systems that has been installed on that particular computer shop. So it connects to the admin. Okay, so let's go for the common storage integration. This is the last part. An approach that retrieves and uniformly displays the data but also makes a copy of the data and store. So we have the pros, reduce burden, increase data version, management control, cleaner data appearance, enhanced data analytics. And we have the cons, increase storage cost, higher maintenance cost. So one of my example for this one is a Google search, in which everyone can search anything that they want, anything that they like to, and every information that they need to take or they are looking for. And also, we can see the common storage integration on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. The way you search, well, the the more storage will be used. It's because of this more like a warehouse or some other view. So okay, that's the last part of my uh, topic for this day. So thank you for listening and have a good day.